Hi, I wanted to talk about a conversation I had with a friend of mine today who went to a seminar over the weekend to listen to Bashar's channeling. And in that seminar, um, the primary focus was on all the attendants learning how to attract what it is they want in life. And the idea being, from her perspective, that if she could attract what she wants in this life and be happy, then she would spread this happiness. And I wanted to contrast this with the Destiny message and to talk about some of the critique that I've heard through on the internet against the Destiny message, and the fear that people have that somehow it's mind control or a system that is not serving the common good. It's interesting to me that we're willing to jump on a bandwagon to critique an organization loosely gathered of people throughout the world, which is Destiny, who are joining together to find a solution that will bring about a change within the monetary system of this world. One of the main component of the activism of Destiny followers is to address the monetary inequality of this world. There is no allegiance that's required of Destiny followers. There's no guru. There are no demands to give money or I am just one person living in New York. I don't have any day-to-day hierarchical connection to this group. It's just a loosely formed group of people, and somehow or other it's become envisioned within the anti-Destiny clique that somehow we're all super organized and we have some cabal that we're trying to take over the world or something. It's ridiculous, because it's really just about addressing the point of what is best for all. Now, what does that mean, what is best for all? The problem we see as a group are people that have come to a realization on their own, like I have in my life, on my own, without the, any mind control, that, hey, things are completely fucked up. And, it behooves us to find a solution. And what is the primary problem that is existent in this world? And it is a lack of financial equity. We have an elite that is in control of our banking system. We have a majority of the people that do not consider what is best for all. So the philosophy that's being promoted through the Destiny material merely addresses this presumption of trying to find what is best for me, and challenging that notion and asking everyone, wait a minute, what if we just stopped that paradigm and we shifted our attention and asked what is best for all? And so that is as simple as it is. And the solutions that have come up, a variety of solutions, including an equal money system, or even the extreme example of a chip that would be implemented in order to promote the eradication of deception within an equal money system, is viewed as being somehow Orwellian. The practical fact of that is, in terms of, say, even just I'll take on the chip here, is that obviously is not going to happen anytime soon. It's an idea that could be implemented once we had a system where we had one man, one vote, one woman, one vote. We could ensure, if we had ourselves as the elected officials, we could ensure a system that's just one idea that has been proposed. So it's interesting to me that it's okay for us to not criticize channeling. Someone, for instance, my friend who went to the seminar, 200 people went, they all spent $100 for this seminar on how to attract what they want, their highest desire. and the channeler walks away with $20,000 for an afternoon. But that's okay, you know, because they're willing participants. And it is okay, but it's not necessarily what is the best solution that we can come up with for that money and for that attention, for that energy that's applied there. And it's a question of priorities. You know, where do you want to put your priorities? What are your priorities? And so to attack a group of people that are loosely based throughout the world who are trying to come up with solutions as being, you know, these monsters, you know. I mean, on the one hand, the starting point of somebody like Bashar is find what you want and get what you want, and I'm going to show you how. It's the snake oil salesman. In Destiny, it's find what's best for all and work together and try to come up with a solution. Anybody's invited to do it. There's no, you know, rules or regulations in that. So, I mean, the reason why people get banned or on YouTube with their comments is because they say the most ridiculously rude things to people who are just trying to figure out a solution. There's no need to entertain insult to, you know, someone who's just working towards trying to figure out a practical solution to this world. So, you know what I mean? Put it down and lighten up. You know, people need to just stop and be sensible and say, you know, why am I being threatened by this? What's the threat? And the only threat that you could feel would be to your self-interest, that somehow you're going to lose something, that your freedom or your free will is going to somehow be encroached upon. And that is not anything that is being promoted. So I'm not a spokesman for the group as a whole. I'm just one person. I am only sharing my, you know, well, it's a sort of frustration, but it's also insight. And ask yourself, why is it okay to not criticize, you know, somebody like Bashar who's charging $200 or $100 for an afternoon of how to get the most you can and make yourself as happy as you can? It's not going to work. That's not the answer. Your vibration level, you know, rising through, you know, your happiness is not going to feed people who are in abject poverty. That's not going to change this reality. So, of course, you know, there are many of those who are unwilling to keep an open mind, and that's unfortunate. But, you know, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks.